Educators in Grayson County say they need more money, and this was the scene yesterday as hundreds of teachers and staff rallied for a boost in pay, calling themselves some of the lowest paid educators in the region. Right now, starting pay for teachers in that school district are right around $40,000.
They're asking for 5% more, but as WHAS11's Alex Dieterer reports, it's money the district may not have.
Litchfield's Main Street lined in a sea of orange. Grayson County educators rallying for a pay increase, with signs in hands and honks of support. Among the crowd is Grayson County Middle School special education teacher April Logsden.
Our educators are seeking elsewhere. They are leaving, and we've got a lot of great educators that would stay, if they were compensated.
Recently passed Kentucky legislation did not mandate raises for school districts. Instead, legislators allocated money to school boards to then decide internally how to use it. The Grayson County School Board approved to put all 100% of the state funding to increase salaries. That's nearly $1 million, which adds up to a 3% raise for school staff. A salary increase Kentucky Education Association President Eddie Campbell says is not enough.
It was a struggle early on, and it continues to be, and it's only gotten worse and worse because educator pay has not kept up with the cost of living, the cost of inflation, especially over the last several years.
Hundreds of Grayson County educators marching down Main Street and ending up here to Public Square. Honks and applause fill the public square as they ask for what they want.
We just want the support. We want to feel like we're appreciated for our hard work and our dedication every single day for our kids to be successful.
Teachers, bus drivers, secretaries, parents lining Litchfield to rally for 2% more than the district may be able to give. Alex Dieterer, WHAS 11 on your side.
Let's take a closer look at what teachers in Grayson County are paid compared to surrounding areas. Incoming educators with just a bachelor's degree will make the most in Hardin County with a starting salary of $42,000. Both Breckenridge and Meade counties have starting salaries around $41,000 a year. LaRue and Grayson are closer in pay with just over $40,000 annually. But the lowest paid starting salary is Hart County, where new teachers make just over $38,000 a year.
Today, JCPS will be handing out more boxes of food. Now, since the bulk meals ran out within half an hour of distribution last week, the district says it's planning to double the amount of food this time. The bulk summer meal program is new this year, and it includes 5 breakfast meals and 5 lunches. This is in addition to the free in-person breakfast and lunches being served at more than 40 walk-in and walk-up sites across Jefferson County. 1 box is available for up to 2 children, but parents can get more than 1 box if there are more than 2 children with them at pickup. The bulk meals are given out on a first-come, first-served basis. There are 3 distribution sites for these big box of bulk lunches and breakfasts. There's one out at Egg Lawn in Beckley Park, the Evangel World Prayer Center on Billtown Road, and the PRP Fire Training Center on Greenwood Road. Now, distribution is set to begin at 10 o'clock this morning.
The school district's policy on medical marijuana is now headed to the full board for a vote. A JCPS Board of Education committee passed the policy yesterday. The state law legalizing medical cannabis in Kentucky allows school boards to decide whether or not they want to allow medical marijuana on their campuses. The JCPS committee voted yes. The state gives parents 2 options here. They can either let a nurse or school staff member supervise their student taking their medicine, or parents can come to the school and do it themselves. As an honorary member of Kentucky Moms for Medical Cannabis, Dee Dee Taylor says she heard firsthand how cannabis helps kids struggling with seizures.
It needs to be available for all the kids. Anyone that needs to use it, it needs to be available. Medical cannabis has made a huge difference for so many kids, and I get goosepimples about want to cry because I'm happy to be a part of it.
We'll give you a heads up when we know when the policy is going to be presented to the full board. We're going to take a closer look now, though, at some of the medical marijuana regulations here in Kentucky. Businesses are going to have to apply for licenses. If applications outnumber licenses available, they'll be distributed through a lottery system, which is set for October. On the cultivation side, that only leaves 2 to 3 months to set up, plant, and grow cannabis and then harvest and process it for market. Medical marijuana will be legal to purchase on the first day of next year.
Right now, discussions continue into the Department of Justice's oversight of the LMPD, and if you want to weigh in, you've got another opportunity to do so. The department is hosting its 5th in a series of community meetings following its 86-page report, which was released in March of last year. In it, the DOJ identified patterns of discrimination against Black people and excessive force. They say getting input from the community is a crucial step because these are the people who were victims of these practices for years. Now, tonight's community meeting starts at 6 p.m. at the Northeast Regional Library in Linden. Meanwhile, the department is keeping details of a consent decree negotiations with the city confidential, but we have been told that this could take several more months.
Today, Mayor Craig Greenberg will join state housing officials to announce a new home repair program for seniors. The program will be free and is part of a $1.2 million grant from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. It'll help elderly people in our community fix up their houses and make necessary modifications. We're expecting to learn more at today's announcement. That's set for 10 a.m. at the Russell Apartments on South 18th Street.